We also have a special search here for house notes. Remember when I went AAA?
Yes.
We can go AAA or we can just go AA. It doesn't matter. And go look, and there's the one that we put in AAA, so it'll find the house notes that fast.
Fantastic.
We've got this one tagged as a my favorite. This is your personal spot to tag these however you may want to.
Okay.
So you can take on the front screen, clear everything, and just go for my favorites and start searching. And this would be where you have tagged patterns within the system for your favorites or something you want to find really fast.
Brilliant.
Then we have quick search for designer and collection.
Okay.
We can go in and say, I just want to find Kim Diamond, and maybe I want to find the designer.
Okay.
And just find it all. And there's 701 records. Again,
nice.
The whole batch there. Then search preferences, very powerful here. If you wanted to actually just look for a specific designer, so you only want to look for Sweet Dreams and Deb Geyser, designs by Deb.
Okay.
Now we are truly only looking for 2 distributors. I could clear out everything and start searching, and there's 7,862 records that have to do with both Kim and Deb.
Okay.
And if we ran down, there's a lot of them here, you would finally end up at Deb Geyser. But across the top, anywhere you want to go, you can see their signature topaz. These are collections. I can double click up there and it'll sort by collections. There's Kim. If you come down, you'll get into the different collections here in a minute. You can sort by price. I guess it's a lot of patterns down there.
There's a lot of patterns.
Okay, we'll forget that. Here's designs by Deb. Double click there, and now we're sorted all by Deb's patterns. Farther down is going to be Kim's patterns.
Because it's alphabetical.
However you want to set it up.
I see.
So you can manipulate this screen however you want. And up on the top left, these are house patterns, and none of these you own right this moment until you. But let's just say this pattern really, you go, oh my gosh, that's the coolest pattern in the world, and you need to get that from Deb.
Okay, I need to get that.
You can go and contact the distributor, and you have a screen that comes up. And we can actually click on the email, and it'll go right into your email and actually take that pattern name, and it's Dump Trucks EXE, and we've already got it going right to Deb, and you're all set.
That's amazing.
Or if you wanted to truly go to Deb's website, you can click, and it'll take you right to her website, depending on how fast is your web.
Well, I think it depends on how many kids are on it.
There's Deb. Right there.
That is fantastic. So now I can order it right from Deb's website.
Right.
That's amazing.
So we're going to get out of these, and we're back into our little program here. And we were putting some of these as marked patterns.
That's true.
So if I go find marked patterns, we had this one dog up here, Bone.
That's true.
And remember, I clicked all to do all of these.
Yes, we did.
So if I wanted to send all of those, and if you look on the side here, this is not a house, this is a house, this is a house, this is not a house. You don't have all these patterns. So I'm going to send this to the USB stick because we're going to go sew this out. It's going to say that you're going to send 16 patterns there. It's going to your E drive. And then you can actually, there's one file on my USB stick that was from a previous sew out that we had done.
That's true.
So you could add it to it or just erase that one file. So I'm going to say erase, and it's going to go through and it actually sent over 7 patterns.
Okay.
Because that's what you own, and 9 of them it couldn't send because they are not house patterns.
Wonderful.
But you could actually now take your USB stick and head right over to your machine and sew them out. It's copied the patterns onto the stick.
I like that.
Makes it really, really, really fast to do that.
That's wonderful.
Multi-themes, again, really, really big, there is a huge amount of information you can go look for. Let's try one more weird thing. What are we doing? Oh, we're going to Sugar next week.
We are. We're going to Columbia, Missouri. I know. Let's do something Amish.
Okay, so we can go to nationality, and we're going to hit Amish.
Oh, buggies.
And okay, buggies.
We see buggies.
You're making this really hard now. So we need to find something that's Amish and buggies.
I don't think I have anything like that.
So we're going to look in the house.
Okay.
Your stuff. Do you have anything? We'll go look. No.
Oh.
But remember that
you're quicker than I was.
Remember that you're still missing about 8,000 of your patterns. Let's look in the world and see if there even is something out there. And no, and you know why?
Because
we still are only down to, let's go change, instead of just looking in Sweet Dreams and Deb, let's look at all.
There we go.
And let's try this again. So we're going to go back to the house. And you don't have any.
Don't.
But now we're going to go to the world.
Okay.
And there are 4 patterns right there. Isn't that cool?
That is neat.
So you actually have that one, that one, that one, and that one.
Oh, those are awesome.
So we actually found an Amish wagon.
And I was trying to make that hard.
I know that. So the program is incredibly fast. You can see that anything that you want to find, you can find in 1 second. It takes a little bit of maintenance to get these patterns into the right spot. But once you got them in there, all of this is really fast. We would refresh the house patterns anytime. Like, I'm sure that you must have like the Kim Diamonds Crown Jewels collection.
I'm very guilty
well, of course you would be. So every time you get her patterns, you would put them into the right spot in her subdirectory. Simply hit refresh house patterns. It's going to go and look and see what is out there and add them to this number 2279. You might pick up another 100 or 200 more patterns. Also, when we send updates on the Maps program, we've already added now more patterns to it. So it's good to refresh after we send you the update, because it's looking to see if you might have had something that we didn't have in the system yet.
So you're saying less than a minute it would take me to take my new monthly designs and put them into the folder that you showed us at the beginning and hit refresh. Less than a minute, everything's been coded and worded, and I'm ready to play.
You're ready to play.
No downtime.
No downtime whatsoever. No taking a pattern and having to code all of whatever it might be that you want to code it. I have people that do that.
I don't have time for that.
And this way you can just put it in, load it, install the new thing, do your little update, refresh, and you're all current.
That's beautiful.
Do have a couple little tricky things you haven't seen either.
What's that?
Here's the Sugar Conference logo and so on.
Yes, that's where
you could actually click on that, and it goes right to their website and everything about the Sugar logo.
Good.
That's pretty cool. Again, your website's just a wee bit slow, but it's coming up, and there's Sweet Dreams Quilt Studio.
That
just right there.
Fantastic. Does that mean that's on Maps too, the multi-level?
Well, of course it is.
Of course
so if you hit this, it'll go right to Boersma's and pull that up.
Quicker this time.
It was. Well, it's still not all loaded yet. It's still loading, so I'll get out of there. So
sorry about that, folks.
So anyway, simple. What do you think? This is really the first time that you have really seen it and done anything with it.
That is true, and I like it. I really like the colors. The whole image is awesome, but the best part is how quick it was, and I don't have to take time to do it. It's done for me. Thank you.
I didn't show you one more thing, and then we're closed. Well, there's lots more, but we have to shut this bus down.
Okay.
So we're going to hit clear. You could actually go to free patterns.
Ooh.
And in the house, there are free patterns out there in the world, and your Statler came with free patterns. So if I hit just house patterns free, you actually have 583 patterns in there that are there already that have come with the Statler that we put into this. So
thank you.
Anyway, that's Maps. It's simple to use. It's very fast and incredibly convenient, and it makes all your patterns really organized. Thank you, Joanne. This was really fun.
Thank you, Jack. I'm looking forward to this.
All right.